approval. Here they are. Malcolm West, Steve Richmond, the wildfire. Testifying stunt, a little bit of fire still there on the hood of the car. Are they okay? I see no movement out of the front of that car. There it is. Oh, a little bit of heat there from the rear of your hood attachment. Malcolm West. A big round of applause. Malcolm West, Steve Richmond, ladies and gentlemen. There you are.
Another mic is it?
As any good track announcer would be, Malcolm has his microphone in hand, staggering just a bit now. Malcolm, can you talk to us about that stunt?
What stunt? It's hot, Don. It's hot, Don. Where's the guy that threw the underwear at? Steve Richmond? Oh my gosh, it burned his hair. It's all gray. Are you okay, Steve? Hey, how's a piece of cake? Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Steve Richmond and Tricky Travelstead. How about our driver, Mike Jones, ladies and gentlemen? Good job indeed for him. About this. They love the roar of the crowd to really cheer them up. Oh, for sure. Yeah, we learned that a while ago. That's a piece of cake, though. That wasn't a roar you and I were doing. I need to change my pants now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody on this thing. Let's give him a round of applause. Let's cheer him on. Here he comes. Mike Jones, the Tricky Travelstead. The forward up to that 65 miles an hour. He's going to hit the other four. He's in full throttle. Cheer him on. Let's see him. He's going for the corner. Yes, he's got movement. Corn. Into the barrel he goes. He slides interference for the car.
All right, the car's still running. We're going to put the barrels on fire and do the barrel. This stunt's done continuously on Texas Walker. We add a little bit different to it tonight because we're doing it off the ramp. Never been done off this ramp. We don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to find out.
Ricky, thank you very much, sir. Godspeed to you. Good luck. Stunt that was not planned. They were hoping that the car was still running. Looks like it is. What they're going to do, you see all the barrels there? That's going to be a bunch of flames here in just a moment. He's going to take that car, go up the ramp, and knock the barrels over. Steve, let's go get in our barrel. I think I'm done for the night. Are you done? Yeah, you're well done. Woo! You know, I had my Nomex jacket on, had my Nomex hood on, my Nomex gloves. I did not have my Nomex tail on. That was hot back there, you know? Yeah, you were on fire. It smelled like you were on fire. That wasn't fire. All right, we're checking the car over. Oh, we're going to be on TV too, on Channel 8. Folks, we've never done this before, believe us, and tickets are not available for this show anymore. All right, here we go. If you didn't see it the first time, you missed it, folks. That's it. You missed it or missed it. Little of both. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the fire is lit. Here comes the forward of Michael Jones. Looks at the ramp. He's getting full speed up over the ramp to it. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike Jones.
Mike, man, that was really something. I got to pee. You know, we're always talking about how hot it is in those cars, but you were hot inside and out. Oh, very hot. I'm sweating like crazy right now. I just wish I had a date to go with me. We'll get this cleaned up. What kind of a jar was that in that car?
I caught the bottom of my chin on the horn, and it's tingling. I didn't lay down enough.
What about this next one here with the ramp? What are we going to do here?
Well, what you're going to do is be on the back of this car when I back it up and flip it, and you'll go the other way. It's not that bad.
Yeah, okay.
Tricky's going to jump, I think, 2 or 3 cars with that, and then we're going to blow this one up, and I'll come out on fire and try to find a date on fire.
A round of applause! He may never hear you again! Oh no! Get him out here! Get him out of the car! Oh my goodness! He is on fire! Where's he at? Oh goodness gracious alive! We need a fire extinguisher in a bad way! Oh good gosh! Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen! Blow up the car! Unbelievable! And I tell you what, from my vantage point, you may feel it up there, but the heat is immense, and he was inside that inferno. hope he's got a good deodorant. Here we go. Let's see if he's okay. No makes it. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Jones. Unbelievable. He is still on fire. As you can see the car continuing to burn. Mike, are you okay?
I'm hot.
How hot is it in that car?
Oh, man, it's hot.
Now, we'll let you get your breath. Mike Jones, ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. I've seen a lot of stunts in my time of travels and announcing. I've never seen the stunt coming up before. Tell us about it.
Well, I'll be taking 2 cars, pour some gasoline on the hoods, put it on fire, and jump over the cars with a pair of roller skates.
With a pair of roller skates.
That's correct.
Would you like to see that, ladies and gentlemen?
He's looking at the ramp. Up he goes, and... Uh-oh. Oh, I tell you what now. You can only imagine, you folks especially who ride all-terrain vehicles or motorcycles or anything, just getting them up on a trailer, you know how hard that is. Tricky says it's not right. Now, he slowly went up the ramp. Wait a minute. What are you doing, Tricky? Who asked for fire? He is soaking the corners with gasoline. And that's not just gasoline, that's racing gasoline. That's very high octane fuel, Malcolm. Well, look, as we continue to talk, he continues to pour. And he's done it himself. The fans asked for gasoline, they asked for fire. He hands it over. Tricky Travelstead, Godspeed to you, sir. He says, light the fire. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, under fire this time, Tricky Travelstead. Mike Jones, sitting in the truck. He gets a thumbs up. The fire is to be lit. He gets the wave sign. Oh no, they're going to light it. Ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. Tricky Travelstead. This truck cranks up, gets to the speed. He is on roller skates. He's going to look at the ramp. He's up and he's too far over. He's down. He is down. We'll send an EMS crew check over. Give us just a moment here. He's up. Shaking a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Tricky Travelstead. Tricky, as we see it, it's man versus the elements, and that was obviously not the way you wanted to land, but you're standing up, which probably to you stunt folks is a good sign indeed.
Well, if you ever heard that saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This year I've changed roller skates, I've changed wheels, and I've had more bad falls this year than I had in my 22-year career. So I guess I'm going to go back to the old one.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Tricky Travelstead. Good job indeed, Tricky. Now you got...
But it hasn't been the only name this 46-year-old roller skater from Kentucky has been known as.
And when I was 2 years old, I used to fall down so much they called me Scrub Brush.
Now he makes his living trick roller skating at events around the country. This weekend, he'll perform 3 times at the Cedar Creek Dragway near 7 Points, Texas.
This is the first show of the year, and I got probably 60 more shows to do, and first I have to get past these 3.
His parents met at a skating rink, and he's grown up on skates.
Well, I was an amateur roller skater. I was a speed skater, and I was a state champion, regional champion. I was at a skating rink one night, and one guy couldn't even roller skate. And he said, if you think you're so good, why don't you build a ramp and jump over cars? 1977, I started taking it on the road, and I've been traveling, doing it ever since. 21 broken bones later. I jump over cars, I've jumped over boats, I've jumped over limousines, Corvettes, you name it. I've jumped over cars on fire, I've jumped over people. If it's possible and someone pays me to do it, I'll try to jump over it.
Tricky admits one of the hardest feats of all is getting medical insurance coverage. John Franck, Channel 8 News, near 7 Points, Texas.
Save Mart 300 still has not even gotten underway, so we have no idea who may have qualified where. up in Loudon, New Hampshire for it.
And now, here is my buddy, Dick Roberts, speaker man, with the call of stuntman Tricky Travelstead's roller skates over 3 burning cars.
Yeah, I'm looking out there. If anybody recognizes their car out there in the infield, we're not sure how you're getting home. We did get those cars out of the parking area. Yeah, we did. Sure. Wonder if that one's still running. Tricky Travelstead with the practice and test passes ready. About to take up station, he'll start there with the tow rope behind the face truck. Just about ready to do it. I can see the job description. What do you do for a living? I jump over burning cars on roller skates. Whoa! We got a nice little bonfire going here. Here he comes, Tricky Travelstead on the roll. In for the ramp. He goes up and over. Took a rough on landing, but made it just fine over all 3.
To us tonight from Louisville, Kentucky. How about a Columbus, Ohio welcome for our stuntman tonight, Tricky Travelstead. Thank you for being here. Now, I came out and said to you, we worked together like 20-some years ago doing this.
That's correct. It was 22 years ago up in Sandusky, Ohio.
And you were here like 20-some years ago.
That's correct. I was here the same year.
You know, did anybody ever tell you at your age you ought to not do this stuff?
Every day I wake up, that's, my mind tells me no, but I love doing it. I've had 22 broken bones. I broke those bones learning how to perform the stunt, learning the rights and the wrong. I'm the only one in the world that does this particular stunt. Like I said, I've been doing it 22 years. I've traveled all over the country and Canada. I used to just jump cars, had to find something a little bit more exciting, so we take these cars and put them on fire.
Now, the first thing is, how did it ever come about that you were going to jump cars on roller skates? What were you sitting around drinking a lot one night or something?
Well, I was an amateur speed skater, and we used to work at a roller rink, and when we got off work, we would go to Pizza Hut, and yes, we was drinking a few beers, and someone dared me to do it. I took him up on the dare, and that was in 1976, and I've been doing it ever since.
And it turned into your life. Tricky, everybody else went to inline skates now. You went back to that Pontiac wider is better thing.
Well, for the landing, the wider the better. Yes, sir, that's correct. A lot of times when I land, when I do this fire jump, I can't see the landing coming up on me. It hits me all at once, and sometimes I stand up, sometimes I fall. But like I said, with the inlines, I would actually, I do inline skate, don't get me wrong, but I would be afraid of snapping my ankle.
Okay, and you don't have a landing ramp, so you're going to go up this thing at 35 miles an hour. You weigh 100 and some odd pounds, you can hit that asphalt.
Yes, it comes up pretty hard sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see this man perform?
Yes, first we'll make a couple of test runs, and I'll go over the ramp, test the ramp out. When I pour the gas on and back up, you see the fire, you know it'll be ready.
Up.
What I don't understand is you got a guy that lights the gas when he's got enough fire to your arms to walk through in front of him. The guy that's going to jump into the afternoon got to start moving. What's wrong with this? How about a little fire, Scarecrow? Okay, we have 5 gallons of passengers for any amount of money. Make some noise for them. Come on! Get me satisfied. The humble shit. And we can back. Wow! Hey, that's not the way you want.
Sometimes I go up that ramp, and sometimes them bombs go off, and believe it or not, I know they're going off, and it scares me. And my feet go out from under me, and that's not supposed to happen.